You know, some of the happiest people I've met, people who almost died. And here's what I mean by that. And Sifu teaches a really good thing about, I think it was you who taught me this, the death stands behind your left shoulder. That was you. All right, I'll tie those together. I met a woman who almost died. She was on the table in the emergency room. She died, was resuscitated, came back. And it really gave her an appreciation for her life. She finally was able to open her eyes and see what was of true value. Because she wasn't thinking, when she was on that table, before she passed out, she wasn't thinking about her house, her car. She was thinking about her kids. She was thinking about flowers. She was thinking about things that most of the things she was thinking about were free. Things that you see every day that you just don't even think about. You walk right by them. And, friendship, things that, those were the things she valued. So when she went back into her normal life after she recovered, she was just a happier person, just in general, just always happy. And when things happen, we're not going to give you a bonus. Oh, that's okay. You still got a job. And if someone died, she was like, well, they lived a great life. And that her whole focus changed in terms of those things. Now I tie that to what Sifu taught. Death stands behind your left shoulder, meaning at any time, death could just tap you, and that's it. There was a woman who was at work. She was walking through the pedestrian lane, crossing the street. So she was doing everything fine. She was crossing on the light, and a car hit her. Right? Just like that. 1 minute she's thinking about work and just trying to get to Starbucks. The next minute she's in the back of an ambulance and on her way to the hospital. It goes that quick. So what are you wasting your moments on? What are you wasting your time on? What's really important? I think if you can find that, you found happiness. You don't have to search for it. You already have it. Pay more attention to your present moments. That's why I call it the present, right? It's a gift. So pay more attention to that stuff. Don't worry so much about what's out there that you might or might not get. That's questionable. And even if you get it, doesn't mean you're going to be happy with it. Right? There's a lot of people who have really overly complicated their lives who try to simplify them. It's just funny how everyone always wants the opposite of what they have. I'm poor, so I want to be rich. I'm rich, so I want a more simple life. I'm single, so I want to be married. I'm married, I really want to be single. Everyone wants the opposite of what they already have. Why can't you just accept what you have and find the happiness within it? And then still decide to change it if you decide to change it, but don't stake your happiness on it.
My neighbor has green grass.
Yeah, that's right. No, my neighbor has green grass.
But what happens when life throws you bad things? I mean, you are happy and you have an accident and you broke a leg.
But life is always throwing you things. Is anyone currently not going through something? Raise your hand if you're not going through something, right? The only difference is the things that you're going through are your problems, and you need those in order to experience life your way.